If you're considering Kajabi, I want you to know exactly what you're getting with it because it's not cheap, but if you understand all the different apps and softwares that it can replace, it's going to end up being cheaper or at least comparable to paying for a bunch of different platforms. Plus, just the financial cost aside, if you're using a bunch of different platforms, then it's going to take a lot of time to figure them out, to integrate them all so that they can talk to each other. And if and when something goes wrong, because, it's technology, like something somewhere will go wrong at some point. But if you're using Kajabi, one, it's much less likely that anything's going to go wrong. And two, if it does, you know where to look versus trying to figure out where between your website, your sales pages, your course platform, your email service provider, where the problem is. So we're going to talk about 5 tools that Kajabi can replace in your online business. Number 1 is your online course platform. So if you're using Teachable or Kartra, you can do that. You can create your course inside of Kajabi. And this is where Kajabi began, with digital course creation. So this is really the strongest pillar of their offerings. So you can create a digital course, you can customize the inside of it so that it looks on brand. You can organize your content by using modules, submodules, and lessons. And then your lessons can be video, audio, written, or some combination. You can create lesson completion automations. You can feature things in the sidebar, like if you have products to upsell or a community that you want to feature. So really, this is the strongest, like the biggest reason that people get started with Kajabi probably in the first place is for their online course platform. Okay, so the second tool that Kajabi can replace is your website. So if you're using Squarespace or Wix or WordPress, whatever it is, Kajabi makes it super easy to create a website. They have template pages and they are really easy to customize. You can just add your own colors and copy and graphics to create your own website. And if you have listened to me enough, you will know that a website is not a priority. Funnels are your priority. However, everybody always wants a website at some point, so Kajabi makes it super easy to tack it on. Number 3 is your email service provider. So if you're using MailChimp or ConvertKit, Kajabi has an email service provider built in. And so this means that if somebody enrolls in your course or signs up for your lead magnet, they're automatically added to your email list. So if you want to email them information about the course that they just purchased, or let them know about new offers that you are creating, it makes it really easy to do it all just inside of Kajabi. And this feature in particular is really, it's just nice to know that you don't have duplicate contact records. So if you have like your email service provider and your course platform are separate, and then somebody from your list buys your course, so you don't want to email them about course sales anymore, you want to exclude them from that, like all those headaches are eliminated if you're just using Kajabi. The 4th tool that Kajabi can replace is sales pages and funnels. And I'm lumping these together because we don't send people directly to a sales page. You should have a funnel leading them to your sales page anyway. So if you're using ClickFunnels, Deadline Funnels, Lead Pages, something like that for your marketing funnels and sales pages, you can do all that inside of Kajabi. And then again, because the thing that you're selling, like your course or membership, is in Kajabi, it makes it really easy for those people to, right after the sale, just get immediate access to the thing that you're selling. And one thing is that the actual money transaction will happen through Stripe or PayPal. So you'll have to integrate those with Kajabi, but that's the case with any platform. You're going to need a payment processor, either Stripe or PayPal, and you're going to have to set it up with Lead Pages, Kajabi, ClickFunnels, whatever you're using. And the other thing to keep in mind is that Kajabi can't create deadlines that are specific to the user. So like the person visiting your sales page. So ClickFunnels, for example, you can set it up so that an offer expires 48 hours after somebody visits that sales page. And in Kajabi, you can't do that. You can say this offer expires on Thursday at noon, but it's going to be that same deadline for everyone, regardless of when they visit the page. So if that is important to you, then yeah, you would need to continue to use something like ClickFunnels or deadline funnels. My guess is that this is something that Kajabi is going to be developing. I think it's on their roadmap. So I would guess that we'll see it in the next couple of years. And the fifth tool is your customer relationship management system, your CRM. And if you need a super robust CRM, like if you're used to using Salesforce or something, Kajabi is not going to be able to replace all that. But if you just need like a step up, a database that's a step up from a spreadsheet, then your email list in Kajabi can function that way. And then because in the email list, you can tag people, you can filter and sort them, you can add notes. So if you just need a basic CRM, Kajabi can totally serve that function. The other thing that's cool about using Kajabi, besides the 5 tools that it can replace, is that because everything's created by the same developers, it all looks and kind of functions the same. So if you're creating your website pages or landing pages, you'll see that there are sections and blocks, and that's how you add like text or graphics or a call to action button. Then when you get into the email builder, it's set up the same way with those sections and blocks and the same features. So if you learn one part of the platform, it's going to make it way easier for those skills to translate to the other parts of the platform. And that's just not the case if you're using like Squarespace and ConvertKit. Those are going to look totally different, have different terminology, and it's going to be a much steeper learning curve. So Kajabi is a great tool to run your online business. It's not perfect, but nothing is. And another thing that I like about it is that it's always improving. Like they're listening to customer feedback, and every month they're rolling out new features, they're improving things. So it's only going to get better from here. So thank you so much for watching. Remember to hit like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.